My dear students, welcome back to our channel. Students, in this video I am explaining JNTU Hyderabad MBA first semester. Subject, Legal and Important short questions and answers. Let's start quick revision. First unit. First important short question is Role of auditors. Auditors are professionals who check a company's financial records to make sure everything is correct and honest. They look at things like income, expenses, and taxes to ensure the company is following the law and reporting accurately. Example, if a company says it earned $1 million, the auditor will review receipts, invoices, and bank statements to confirm it's true. Conclusion, auditors help build trust by ensuring companies provide truthful financial information, preventing fraud, and giving investors confidence in the business's financial health. Next important short question is Company meetings. Company meetings are gatherings where people in a company come together to discuss important matters, make decisions, and share updates. These can be regular or special meetings, such as annual general meetings, AGMs, or board meetings. Example, a company might hold a meeting to discuss how much profit they've made, plan future projects, or elect new directors. Conclusion, company meetings help ensure everyone is informed and can contribute ideas or decisions. They are important for the smooth running of the company and for making big decisions that affect its future. Next important short question is What is meant by audit? An audit is an official review of a company's financial records to check if they are accurate and follow the law. Auditors examine things like income, expenses, and taxes to ensure everything is correct. Example, if a company claims to have made $100,000, an audit will review receipts and records to make sure this is true. Conclusion, an audit helps ensure financial transparency, preventing fraud, and ensuring that a company's financial statements are accurate and trustworthy. It's an important process for businesses, investors, and the government. Next important short question is Write any two powers of directors. 1. Power to make decisions. Directors have the power to make important decisions for the company, such as hiring employees or approving new projects. Example, a director may decide to launch a new product after reviewing the market. 2. Power to manage company funds. Directors can approve how company money is spent, including paying bills or investing in new opportunities. Example, a director may approve funds to expand the business to another city. Conclusion, directors have significant authority in managing the company's operations and finances, ensuring its growth and success. Next, second unit. First important short question is Law of Contract. The law of contract is a set of rules that guide agreements between two or more people or businesses. It ensures that promises made in a contract are legally binding and enforceable by law. Example, if you agree to sell a car for $5,000 and the buyer agrees to pay that amount, this agreement becomes a contract. If the buyer doesn't pay, you can take legal action. Conclusion, the law of contract helps people and businesses keep their promises and provides legal protection if someone doesn't fulfill their part of the agreement. Next important short question is Capacity to contract. Capacity to contract means that a person must be legally able to make an agreement. To have this capacity, a person must be of a certain age, mentally sound, and not under any undue influence. Example, a 16-year-old cannot sign a contract to buy a car because they are too young to legally make such an agreement. However, an adult who is mentally healthy can sign contracts without any issues. Conclusion: only people who are legally able to understand and agree to the terms of a contract have the capacity to enter into one. Next important short question is contingent contracts. A contingent contract is an agreement where one party's promise depends on a certain event happening or not happening in the future. Example, if you promise to sell your car to someone for $5,000 only if they pass their driving test, the sale depends on the test result. If they don't pass, the contract doesn't happen. Conclusion: contingent contracts are useful for situations where a promise is conditional on an event, ensuring that both parties are clear on what needs to happen before the agreement is completed. Next important short question is: what is meant by auction sale? An auction sale is a method of selling goods or property where buyers bid against each other, offering higher amounts until the highest bid wins. Example, if a painting is sold at an auction, people raise their hands to offer different prices. The person who offers the highest price wins and buys the painting. Conclusion: auction sales are a competitive way to buy and sell items where the price increases as buyers compete to offer the most. The highest bidder wins the item. Next important short question is: what is meant by breach of contract? A breach of contract happens when one party fails to do what they promised in the agreement. This can be not delivering goods, not paying, or not meeting other terms of the contract. Example, if you agree to deliver a package by a certain date but fail to do so, you have breached the contract. Conclusion: a breach of contract can lead to legal consequences where the affected party may seek compensation or request that the terms of the contract be fulfilled. It's important for both sides to follow the agreement. Next, third unit. First important short question is: holder in due course. A holder in due course is someone who buys a negotiable instrument like a check or promissory note in good faith, for value, and without knowing about any problems with it. Example, if you buy a check from someone and later it turns out the check was stolen, you are still entitled to cash it if you were unaware of the theft when you bought it. Conclusion: a holder in due course is protected by law and can claim the rights to the instrument even if there are issues with the previous owner or its validity. Next important short question is: dishonor and discharge of negotiable instruments. Dishonor of a negotiable instrument happens when it is not accepted or paid when due. For example, if someone writes a check but has insufficient funds, the check will be dishonored. Discharge of a negotiable instrument occurs when the debt is paid or the obligation is fulfilled. For example, if you repay a loan, the promissory note is discharged. Conclusion: dishonor happens when a negotiable instrument like a check is not honored, while discharge means the instrument is settled or cancelled after fulfilling the agreed terms. Both events impact the validity of the instrument. Next important short question is: Different types of endorsements. There are different types of endorsements, signatures on a negotiable instrument like a check that transfer its rights. 1. Blank endorsement, just a signature, making the instrument payable to anyone. Example, if you sign a check on the back, anyone can cash it. 2. Special endorsement, includes the name of a specific person to whom the instrument is payable. Example, pay to John Doe. 3. Restrictive endorsement, limits what can be done with the instrument. Example, for deposit only. Conclusion, endorsements allow the transfer or restriction of rights on negotiable instruments, depending on the type used. Next important short question is, how many types of checks are there? There are several types of checks. 1. Open check, can be cashed or deposited by anyone. Example, a regular check written to a person without restrictions. 2. Crossed check, can only be deposited into a bank account, not cashed. Example, a check with 2 lines drawn across it. 3. Bearer check, payable to the person who holds the check. Example, a check without a name on it, anyone can cash it. 4. Order check, payable only to a specific person named on it. Example, a check written to John Smith. Conclusion, checks vary in how they can be used, either to cash or deposit, depending on their type. Next, 4th unit. First important short question is FDI. FDI, foreign direct investment, is when a company or individual from one country invests money in a business or project in another country. This can involve setting up a new business, buying a company, or expanding operations. Example, if a US company builds a factory in India, it is an FDI because the investment comes from a foreign source. Conclusion, FDI helps businesses grow in different countries, creates jobs, and boosts economic development. It's a way for countries to attract foreign capital for their industries and improve their economy. Next important short question is fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is how a government manages its spending and tax policies to influence a country's economy. It aims to control inflation, reduce unemployment, and promote economic growth. Example, if the government cuts taxes or increases public spending, it encourages people to spend more, boosting the economy. Conclusion, fiscal policy is used by governments to stabilize the economy. By adjusting taxes and spending, it helps control inflation, manage unemployment, and promote growth, ensuring the country's financial health. Next important short question is monetary policy. Monetary policy is how a country's central bank manages the supply of money and interest rates to influence the economy. The goal is to control inflation, stabilize the currency, and promote economic growth. Example, if the central bank lowers interest rates, people and businesses may borrow more money, increasing spending and boosting the economy. Conclusion, monetary policy helps regulate the economy by controlling the amount of money in circulation and interest rates. By adjusting these, the central bank can encourage spending or saving to keep the economy balanced. Next important short question is Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog, National Institution for Transforming India, is a policy think tank of the Indian government that helps plan and promote long-term strategies for the country's development. It works on economic growth, sustainable development, and improving governance. Example, Niti Aayog advises the government on policies to reduce poverty, improve education, and build better infrastructure. Conclusion, Niti Aayog plays a key role in shaping India's future by providing strategic advice and helping design policies for overall growth and development, ensuring the country progresses in a balanced and sustainable manner. Next important short question is, what is meant by 5-year planning? 5-year planning refers to a government strategy where goals and plans are set for economic and social development over a 5-year period. It helps prioritize projects and allocate resources effectively. Example, in India, the government created 5-year plans to improve sectors like agriculture, education, and healthcare. The first plan focused on increasing food production. Conclusion, 5-year planning is used to guide national growth and development by setting clear goals, managing resources, and evaluating progress over a 5-year term. It helps ensure long-term stability and improvement in key areas. Next important short question is, what is meant by Union Budget? The Union Budget is a plan created by the government of a country to manage its income and expenses for the year. It outlines how money will be spent on various sectors like education, healthcare, defense, and infrastructure. Example, if the government decides to spend more on healthcare and less on defense, this decision will be part of the Union Budget. Conclusion, the Union Budget helps the government plan its financial activities, ensuring that money is spent wisely to improve the country's economy and meet the needs of its citizens. Next, 5th unit. First important short question is, environmental law. Environmental law refers to the set of rules and regulations that protect the environment. It aims to control pollution, conserve natural resources, and ensure sustainable development. Example, laws that limit the amount of harmful gases a factory can release into the air or require companies to dispose of waste safely are part of environmental law. Conclusion, environmental law helps safeguard nature and public health by setting rules for how individuals, companies, and governments must manage natural resources and reduce pollution, ensuring a cleaner, safer planet for future generations. Next important short question is, what are the dangers of air pollution? Air pollution is harmful because it can cause serious health problems and damage the environment. Breathing in polluted air can lead to respiratory diseases like asthma and lung cancer. It can also harm the heart and make conditions like heart disease worse. Example, cities with high pollution, like Delhi, have increased cases of breathing problems due to poor air quality. Conclusion, air pollution not only harms our health by causing diseases but also damages the environment by harming plants, animals, and the climate. Reducing pollution is essential for a healthier, safer future. Next important short question is, what are the key features of Cyber Security Competition Act? The Cyber Security Competition Act focuses on protecting digital systems and networks from cyber threats like hacking, data breaches, and online fraud. It sets rules for businesses to secure their online operations and ensures that any cybersecurity issues are addressed properly. Example, a company must protect its customer data and prevent hackers from stealing it. Failure to do so may lead to legal action under this act. Conclusion, The Cyber Security Competition Act promotes safe digital practices, requiring companies to protect sensitive information and respond to cyber threats. It helps ensure a safer online environment for everyone. I hope you understand easily each question. All the best, students, for your upcoming exam. For other subject quick revision, important questions, previous question papers, and syllabus. Links are available in description. Check out once. Thank you for watching. Like and share this video with your friends.